It's guest DJ at CD92.9. I'm Grayson Kelly. Good afternoon to you, hanging out in the studio with electro-pop icons Sylvan Esso.
What can we do to get you on the news?
Take to the stage tonight with Indigo D'Souza opening up the show. Amelia, Nick, Sylvan Esso, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having us.
Such a pleasure. I'm a big fan of your work, and it's just nice to meet you, let alone be able to play some of the music that inspires you as well, and I'm thrilled to get into it. Why don't we get started with some music, and then we'll come back and talk about you guys. I see Dehd in the mix.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
We just played some shows with them.
Yeah, we did. We got to watch them play for 4 nights. They opened for us. It was such a joy. They're so good.
That's so cool. We just had them play in our big room space a couple of weeks ago. They're amazing.
They're
nice.
so excellent.
They're unreal.
That's so cool. I've been promising the listeners over the course of the last couple of weeks like esoteric hour. Like, I'm sure you're going to pick some pretty off the wall stuff. Just a guess. I'm glad that you've delivered on that. How long did it take you to come up with this list?
We came up with it in a bar last night.
I think it took all of 90 seconds.
Yeah.
We usually listen to a lot of music and are usually excited about similar things. So
yeah, exactly.
It
So
took
it was
almost no prompting.
It was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for our first one, we actually both wrote this down on our list. We wanted to play "Skeleton is Walking" by Blake Mills.
Yeah, he just put out this new record, Jelly Road. He's just one of our all-time favorites, and this song is insane. The solo at the end is like unhinged.
That's awesome. Let's take a listen. It's guest DJ at CD92.9. Pleased to see, although I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, Olof Dreijer?
I think that's
I believe
it.
so.
We could also just say that guy from The Knife.
Yes, the guy from The Knife.
The guy from The Knife. Bless up.
The Knife, one of the greatest bands, in my opinion, of all time. This is his newest single. He's been releasing great solo music for the entire time. But this is just one of those ones that every time I spin in a DJ set, it's like everyone's like, what is this?
Yeah.
And it's like the minute you say, oh, it's Olof from The Knife, they're like, oh, of course. Like it has that same like uncertain shuffle, like when was this made kind of question.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's also so interesting. I never even thought to look up his solo stuff. It's so strange.
Yeah, but it's so good. It's as they are with Fever Ray. It's like it kind of does. You see how they fit together in this cool way. I don't know. They're really great.
Mm-hmm.
Love that record though.
That's cool. I've definitely got some homework to do after this. It's CD99 guest DJ with Sylvan Esso in the studio. Thanks again for joining us.
Of course.
And picking out some great music, teaching me a lot as well. The instrumental break that we so rarely get for 5.5 minutes on the radio. Thanks for bringing that into the studio today.
Oh my gosh.
It's a wonderful break. And I'd like to ask you about it. As you mentioned, a DJ set. How does it kind of fit into your own work as well? Because it's very, electronic focused. And as somebody who isn't so well versed in that genre past you guys, is that something that goes into when you compose a song, knowing when to strike just like lengthy electronic dance sections versus the powerful kind of lyrics? How does it flow out of you?
I think we definitely think about it in terms of like creating a way to transition in and out of our songs seamlessly to be able to DJ
Definitely.
them.
But also just even when we're making them, I feel like there's kind of this natural. We're always trying to figure out what the song wants, And sometimes, like on our most recent record, there's a bunch of extended instrumental breaks, and I think it just felt like the thing that needed to happen there was more of a release in a different kind of way. I think each kind of those different tools serves a different function within a track.
Absolutely. It is the danciest record we've ever made, I think.
Yeah.
Mostly because I think it was also the fastest we've ever made a record and the most frenetic and intuitive that we've ever allowed ourselves to be while we were making music.
Definitely. And I also think contrast is a big thing we've been talking about a lot. I mean, for the entire time we've been a band, but I think, you can't just have someone singing all the time, or we like that feeling of the push and pull back and forth, and it's kind of like one just like naturally leads to the other. But trying to figure out the right moment is always a little, it's always an argument,
Yeah, you touched on something really powerful. I think the just giving the song what the song wants. I think that's a cool lesson to walk away with.
It's a fun way to try to like remove your ego from the situation, which is like usually always good.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Talking about the new record, No Rules Sandy, out from Sylvan Esso. Now, my number 5 album of the year last year. Thanks again for
Thank
putting it out.
you.
Sorry you had to compete with Mitski.
I completely
that's
understand.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
bless up to
offense
Mitski.
taken or intended.
I did notice that you didn't put any of your own songs on here, but I will be making up for that after this guest DJ session is done. Can't wait to see it tonight.
Wait, do people come in here and just play all their own music?
Not all, but like they'll slide in one or
Oh
two.
my
Oh,
god.
that's cute.
That's very cute.
We should do that.
Why aren't we doing that? Again, we've removed too much of our ego from this situation. Maybe that's
I mean, what are you talking about? No.
That's incredible. Well, again, tonight at Kemba Live, it's Sylvan Esso. One more thing before we leave Olof Dreijer in the guest on the session. I did want to ask you guys about this, make some good out of this platform that we got, right? Where, as I looked up his Wikipedia page today, I noticed that on the very top part, like before you even get to discography, there's something in here about his stance on Palestinian rights. And I don't want to get into, we don't have to get into like Israel-Palestine right now or anything. But it reminded me of something that you fiercely stood for at Bonnaroo this year. I was in the crowd and you guys came out in drag.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
awesome.
we did. Yeah, we wanted to figure out, we wanted to commit a felony in a state where drag had been recently outlawed. And because Nick was so graciously up for it, we did. And we had our friend Vidalia and Gentry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had our friend Vidalia and Gentry come in and do both Nick's makeup and my beard.
Yeah.
And she so graciously let us borrow her wigs.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the wig is like, 90% of the vibe.
It is true. Yeah. It was a real joy.
It was, it's just the whole wave of like anti-trans, anti-LGBTQ laws are just totally outrageous, and it feels like a fascist creep to both of us and to, I think, anyone paying attention. And having the opportunity to be on that size of a stage at that place at that moment felt like if we didn't do something, we would be doing the moment a disservice.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really admire that you went up there and did that. And also I admire that you chose the big wig, because some of us had to see it from very far away. I was like, oh, is that what I think it is?
See,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that Ursula the Sea Witch? What's happening?
That's great. What was the Instagram handle again?
Vag for short.
That's unfortunate. Well, check it out if you can piece it together and see Sylvan Esso tonight at Kemba Live. Testament to how much I admire you guys' work is that I've got a strict bedtime. I'm in bed by like 11 every night, and that one went until 3 a.m. Eastern, and I was dancing.
Oh, I'm honored by that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Of course, if I can send anyone to the show on my personal recommendations alone, that's what I'll do. Any costumes tonight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I have some flamboyant things.
We've finally incorporated costume changes into
It's true.
Amelia's vibe, which
I've been reaching for that for a long time.
and it's really exciting.
That's really cool. Tonight at Kemba Live, we'll see a couple more tracks here. How about Sondela? You mentioned that you did a remix for Sondela.
Oh, yes. I've been working. So this is this producer from South Africa named Tresor. I just love his music. He's like firmly in the Ampiano kind of like dance wave that's happening there. And this track, I worked on a remix. I've spinned a remix of his that I have been working on when I DJ, but it's not out yet. But the original is so good. And this, if you like this at all, there's like a whole world of this kind of music coming out of Africa right now called Ampiano. If you haven't heard of it, that's so. It's just like an excellent vibe. It's so good.
That's awesome. Let's get a taste right now. It's guest DJ with Sylvan Esso. Here's Sondela by Tresor.
Red lights, yeah.
So how many times have you seen the Barbie movie?
Only once, but I'm hoping to see it again.
Yeah,
I thought Greta
would
Gerwig
happily
did
go.
an excellent job.
Yeah. Was that during one of the breaks on your tour, or did you really out on tour in a city saying, I gotta see this?
No, we were home.
Yeah,
for
we
like
were
4
home.
days.
Yeah, and I went to go see it
Yeah.
with my best friend Mal.
And me.
And you.
I was also there.
It's true. I suppose you're my other best friend.
Well,
That's great. A song from the soundtrack from the Barbie movie from Charli XCX called Speed Drive. Here with Sylvan Esso at CD99. It's guest DJ. I'm Grayson Kelly. We do have to take a quick break here, but when we come back, we got some music from Dijon, who was just in Columbus on that Reset series.
oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's your tie here?
I also went to one of those reset shows. I've been obsessed with this record like since it came out. And we have a lot of friends in common, and I just feel like it's amazing. And I know they're working on new music, and I just can't wait to see where it goes. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, just really good.
That's great. We'll get to it in just a little over 90 seconds, and more music still to come. Guest DJ at CD92.9. It's Guest DJ at CD92.9. We're here with Sylvan Esso and playing some music from Proc Fiskal, who I didn't know until I saw your list today. Googled him once, found one interview, and he was talking about like skeletons.
Oh my gosh. I love that you found an interview with him. There hasn't been an interview available every time I've looked.
Wait, skeletons?
Skeleton. He's talking about like his apartment building they dug in front of his apartment building and they found he walked out the door and there were skeletons, and he's like, oh.
That is terrifying.
I mean, that's classic Scottish stuff.
That
right?
is some serious
that's
Scottish
some real
stuff.
Edinburgh stuff.
Yeah, that's like the first episode of one of those British crime procedurals.
100%. And then he goes home and makes beautiful dance music about it.
Later,
awesome.
getting interviewed by the police, pulling his headphones off. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Just 1 second.
Yeah, I discovered him on like a random Bandcamp deep dive, and I love how all of the vocal effects really sound like the sword from Zelda Skyward Sword.
They really do.
I know, I love it so much.
You're fans of the video game RPG.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that's like band name material.
Big time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. We love it. We love games in general.
Yeah.
I'm very deep in Zelda right now.
Yes.
At this moment. And we have a resurgence of Mario Kart.
Yeah, every time we go on tour, our competitive era with each other
Indeed.
returns exclusively about Mario Kart. So
Yeah, and at this point we're kind of the only person that we can play Mario Kart with.
yeah,
Because we're very relatively evenly matched. Nick is a little better than me, which
for
is
the moment.
which is horrible for
Good
me.
answer. We'll see you guys on Twitch sometime soon. I would love to.
We should do a
What
Twitch
if we
stream.
just did
Tour Mario Kart?
Tour Mario Kart.
We'd have to get a whole case for that.
I mean, I'm worried that it would make everyone see us in a different light.
You-
It does get rather competitive.
Gotta protect the nice, welcoming, loving Sylvan Esso.
Maybe,
true.
but maybe that'd be a good seasoning, you know?
yeah, that's good.
Maybe for everyone who's like, oh, they're so cute, you know?
Yeah, maybe they
I'd
could
be like,
see.
well,
yeah,
I heard
like,
them really say some.
Yeah, like really. Yeah, hear me call you a cunt or something. I'm
We are on
sorry.
the radio right now.
We're really fast on the bleep button here today. I'm on fire.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Well, from the bleep button to a soundbite, we do see Hudson Mohawke coming up next, and I do fear that if any CD99 listeners know Hudmo, it's probably for this, just the CBAT
Oh,
TikTok viral thing.
yes.
Did you see that?
I have not. I've heard about it, but I'm not on the TikTok, so.
It was somebody talking about that kind of arrhythmic beat to the song, and they were
did
like,
hear- yeah.
they wanted to only like be in bed with their partner to that song, which is very strange.
It's a strong move.
Yeah,
You know?
I'd say.
Um,
No.
This song's been ruling our world.
Speaking of strong moves, dare I say, personal song of the summer.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I will say this. If you are at a party, anybody, and it's not quite going the way you want to, and something just needs to click it into high gear, I don't think there's any party that this song would not serve that function at.
That is.
It is a perfectly executed bit of dance music that I think anyone could love.
That's a great
I feel
song.
like my mom would love this track.
With that said, let's see if you and your moms will agree. It's Hudson Mohawke with Nikki Nair. Set the Roof, guest DJ with Sylvan Esso.
Tip. Whenever you tip, that mug got to sit.
It's guest DJ here at CD92.9 in the studio with Sylvan Esso playing Kemba Live tonight. We should mention this. I should mention this more often. I should do my job. Go see the show tonight at Kemba Live. Doors open at 7. Indigo de Souza's also there. But that was Joy Orbison.
Yes.
Amazing name.
and OverMono.
And OverMono.
And OverMono.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Two in my opinion, dance titans, each in their own right. And when they come together, it's like cheating.
Yeah, it's really wonderful and fun. We've been big fans of OverMono for a really long time, and it feels like they're truly coming into their own these days. They just keep on making perfect dance songs.
That's
that track in particular, I play in another duo with this producer girl, and we did a Boiler Room, and that ended up being like the peak of the Boiler Room set, and it just works so well for that. It's like such a emotional, high energy, like late night drive type song. It's so good. I just love it.
Song called Blind Date, again from Joy Orbison and OverMono. Here at Guest DJ with Sylvan Esso as we start to run out of time this hour. It completely flew by for me. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure to spend a bit of time with you guys. Now, is there anything that we didn't talk about? I mean, the show at Kemba Live tonight, doors at 7. Buy your tickets.
Let's see. Intense Mario Kart competitiveness.
Mm-hmm. Us being on tour.
Yes. Down with fascism.
Yeah, down with
I feel like, we covered the 3 big points.
Yeah, those are the 3. Yeah. Joy.
Yeah.
Take care of your friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
good.
it.
That's all it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll throw in pick up a copy of No Rules, Sandy.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. Also, you can buy a record if you want.
Yeah. Website, Sylvan Esso?
Yeah.
SylvanEsso.com.
Sure, what you guess it's going to be.
Sylvan Esso on all the social media platforms.
Sweet. Yeah, definitely get linked up over there. Thanks again for spending the hour with us playing some music. I see a special one here at the end. Great choice to send us off on.
What is it, Sandy?
It's Sinead.
Oh, Sinead. Sinead O'Connor recently left this planet. We're going to miss her. She's a true titan and pioneer for aggressively stating her opinions, even when they're not graceful.
Or popular.
And I think that in her lifetime, she was ridiculed and tortured for it. And I just want to honor her. I think she's a true, pure, creative force and voice that wasn't appreciated while she was around.
Agreed, yeah. We did not treat her well at all.
No,
Yeah.
no.
We've been playing, we usually have like the minute the set's over, we have our sound person play some song very loud over the system as kind of like a post-show dance party, and this has been the anthem of the tour.
Indeed, and also if you want some good YouTube video time, you should look up her 1994, I believe, performance at the Grammys of this song.
And this is Mandinka.